Last week, we brought you a video on our total health evaluation and the ultimate wellness program. When we did that, we gave you a little overview of how if you're not getting the nutrients you need, you're not getting your 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, and you are taking in toxins outside of your body, whether they come in through the air, whether they come in through the water, whether they come in through your skin, it could lead to health problems. If we make a little change, a lot of times we could leverage that change into a big results from a health standpoint. Tonight we're going to talk about 3 short videos, but we're getting ready for a Packer game right now, and we're going to start off with the area that affected my health more than anything else, and that's our air system, the things with the air. We'll sit down and ask people questions about their air quality. Things like, do people in your home have asthma, allergies, congestion, difficulty breathing at night? Are there any musty odors in your home, mold? Are you concerned with bacteria and or viruses on surface areas? Does anyone in your home smoke? Do you have any pet odors or cooking odors? Does anyone have chemical sensitivities like the chemicals or perfumes or disinfectants or household sprays? Has anybody in your home missed any work or had an illness or paid medical bills because of some type of respiratory, breathing, air type related problem? Well, if that's the case, tonight we'll talk a little bit about how one of the products in our total wellness program could have a huge impact on the air quality, and when it has a huge impact on the air quality, maybe even the breathing. Now, what I've got right here is our fresh air system. I haven't even turned it on yet, and I'll tell you why in a second, but I've got the fresh air system right here. But I've got a little demo unit called the LivingProof system, and it has only 2 of our technologies in there, the radio frequency ionization and the needlepoint ionization. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a drop of oil on a little heating unit right here. And when I put a drop of oil on that heating unit, I'm going to close this. Now this is a totally contained unit right here. It doesn't have any vents, fans. It would be like somebody's home if they got dust, pollen, dead skin cells floating around in their home. They'd be trapped in there. In fact, a lot of times when you hear about air quality, we're going to make a little bit of smoke right there. When you hear about air quality, you'll find out that the air inside a home can be 5, 10, 20 times more polluted than the air outside of a home, because once those that pollen or dead skin cells or animal dander gets inside the home, it's trapped inside the home. Now, we're again making particulate in that smoke. I've had people, when I talk to them about this, say, well, we don't have a smoker in the house. Well, you can see that we're making smoke and we're filling this chamber with the smoke. Just like in your home, if you've got any particulate in the air, it gets in, it floats around. Now, if you were in this home, this contained unit, you'd be breathing that contaminant or that pollutant or that particulate that's in the air. We're going to turn on one of our technologies that's in our fresh air system called the radio frequency ionizer. You start to see the smoke move around. Remember, there's no vents, there's no fans, there's no way out for that smoke. Now we're going to turn on a second technology that we have in our fresh air system called the needlepoint ionizer. And when we do that, as you're watching it, even in a matter of seconds, bam, the smoke's gone. And people will say, where did that smoke go? There's no vent, there's no fan, there's no smoke at all. Well, what we've done is we've charged that particulate. Some of the particles we charge positively, some negatively. They're attracted to each other. They fell out of the air. But we're doing that at 1,600 times a second. Now, like I said, that's only 2 of the technologies that we have in our fresh air system. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. I'm going to bring in our fresh air system that has not only those 2 technologies, the radio frequency ionization and the needlepoint ionization, but if you can see in this model right here, you're also seeing a little blue light in there. We've got 2 things in there: radiant catalytic ionization, which again will charge the particles almost like sunlight, make them drop out of the air, and a UVX light. A UVX light, again, is like the sunlight. That'll even kill things on surface areas like the mold and the viruses, etc. We'll even put this in workout facilities to help get rid of things like MRSA on surface areas. So now when we have the radio frequency ionization, the needle point ionization, we've got the radiant catalytic ionization, the UVX light, and low-level ozonation. We can get the particulate out of the air. We can get the bugs on surface areas. We can even take the odors that might be noxious, or might be that pet odor or that cooking odor, and get rid of those. Why am I involved with Velar today? Well, one of the biggest reasons is this model right here. I had allergies worse than anybody that I knew. I would wake up in the morning and sneeze 6, 7, 8, 900 times in a row. If you've ever done that, you're ready to fall out after that. My sinuses, my breathing around the year went from sinus problems to ear infections to sore throats to allergies to hay fever to waking up in the morning and sneezing 6 and 7 and 800 times in a row. Got this system. Not only do we have these running in the house, this covers 3,000 square feet, but we also have used this to sanitize our ductwork, our bedding, and the bathrooms. Since we got this unit, no sneezing. Again, from a health standpoint, this doesn't cure anything. But if we can clean the air so we don't have the particulate to breathe, so we can get rid of those bugs on surface areas, so we can get rid of those odors, we can take one small step and we can leverage that step into a huge, huge, huge health response. Therefore, we call this whole program the Ultimate Wellness Program. A big part of it is the FreshAir system that we walk through with people when we're doing the total health evaluation. Thank you for coming today. Hopefully those Packers will do good tonight.